One time for the ancestors. One time for oneself. And one time for the collective. Huh? What you say? Oh, I'm doing fine. I am well in body, well in mind, and well in spirit. No, I don't have no complaints at all. How you doing? And thank you for asking. You good? That's what's up, for sure. Gotta keep maintaining, gotta keep elevating no matter what. I know that's right. Okay, you have a nice day too. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. You never know who you gonna passing by, you know? So it's best to be in the highest elevated space at all times, you know? You don't want to get nothing on you, and you definitely don't want to rub the wrong thing off on nobody else, you know? So it's good to be where you need to be at, if you could be where you need to be. You hear me? Wherever you're going. What are we going to do today? What we going to do today? What we going to do today? Well, we're going to get on top of the shadow side of things, for sure. Stay protected, family. Stay protected. And stay protected some more. You know, get your Palo Santos, get your cedar, you know, get your agua water, get your sage, you know, do your meditations, do your salt baths, do your Epsom salts, you know, get your incense, whatever you gotta do to get in that space. Chip, get out that bowl and record it. We ain't gonna do that right now. But do what you gotta do to beat the distractions. Just like Chip, going in that bowl. Wait till we get ready to record. The bowl been sitting there all day, family. I mean, that bowl been sitting there all day with his water. But every time he know I'm getting ready to tap in with the family, he chooses to be a distraction, because at this moment that I tap in, my energy is no longer on him. Message: when you pull back your energy, everything that you gave it to, feel it. And that's why it's so important to keep your energy protected, because there's a lot of projections being projected. So it's gonna be wise to stay protected. If you don't know how to if you don't know, just ask somebody. Put Google, internet, you know. A lot of people choosing to learn that way anyway. Internet, you know, make it work for you. I'm feeling good today, radiating, and I hope you all are radiating, operating in the truest frequency and best version of your authentic self. I am in the best version of my authentic self at this moment. It's an honor to be here. If darkness was stronger than me, I wouldn't be here either. You know, I'm gonna say it again. If darkness was stronger than you, you wouldn't be here. Now, if you realize that, you gotta just decide what side you're gonna be on after realizing that darkness ain't stronger than you, because some people gonna still surrender themselves to the darkness. But not me, you know. I'd rather be a superhero to my shadow and to my old karmic cycles, you know. Do you know the way you think? Because I'm always asked, why do I think the way that I do? You know, but why not? However you think, that's how you think. But do you know the way you think? Do you know the way you need to think? Do you know the way that you used to think? And if not, it's time, ain't it? Because those three questions are very important. And not only in how we navigate and have a relationship with ourselves, but how we navigate and have a relationship with others. And most importantly, if not least importantly, how we navigate and have a relationship with the universe. Do you know the way that you think? Is it healthy or unhealthy? Is a sub-question that you can attach to it. Do you know the way that you need to think? And would that be healthy or unhealthy? And do you remember the way you used to think? And was that healthy or unhealthy? If you don't know, it's time to know. Because what will they say about you in 100 years? They're going to have a lot of things to say about Sawu in 100 years. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Because everything that we may find ourselves doing right now may not be something that's able to carry on our legacy. I ain't say our namesake, because I'm here for way much more than a namesake. And even though a lot of folks try to attach to people according to their namesake, I'm here for way much more than what got to do with a namesake. I'm here for ancestral legacy. So what will they say about you in 100 years? If you're not here for ancestral legacy, doing ancestral work, by the work that you're doing yourself, then what are you here for? What would they say about you in 100 years? Because they talk about me now already. I'm an inspiration to many. But what would they say about you in 100 years? I understand that problems exist, and I understand that problems will always exist. But that don't mean that they have to define us. That don't mean that they have to define you. Because I didn't let problems define me. Y'all see this Mercury retrograde, messing with me right now, but I didn't let problems define me. I used problems to transform how I define myself. I'm gonna say it again. I know that problems exist, and I understand that problems will always exist. But don't let them define you. Use them to define yourself. Use them to define yourself through your experience. Use your problems to master yourself through the experience that you find yourself having. And as I said before, it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be assistance. That's what this space for. For those who find yourself coming across this space, that's what this space for. Well, where mutual minds come together from different places, celebrating one another, embracing one another, loving one another. For every tear that we cried and nothing fell down our face, it's a beautiful thing to come into a ethereal space where you see semblances and likenesses energetically of yourself. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing when you're able to use what you have and who you are to assist others. But as I said before, assistance don't mean doing it for them. How many people was you checking for when they crossed your mind in the past 3 years I don't need to know. Just think about it. How many people checked for you in the past 3 years? I don't need to know. Just think about it. I'm going somewhere. How many people assisted you in your ascension process since you've been on one? How many people have you assisted on their ascension process since you know they have been on one? How many people really get you? I mean, how many people really, really get you? Something to think about. I ask those questions to say this. Don't pick up no more baggage. It's not your responsibility, and spiritual laws must be acknowledged. Or retribution is the reward. We all gotta welcome our shadow at some point. And it's best to start welcoming your shadow now before it appear on its own. Because if it hasn't appeared, or been appearing already, showing us things, those things that you scratch your head about, wondering why this keep going on and why that keep going on, and you haven't looked at yourself to wonder what's going on in you, to the point that why you still going on. Shadow. Your shadow got knowledge too, remember? Your shadow got knowledge too. And regardless of how unorthodox it may sound, for those who come under traditional things, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And if you listen close enough, you'll know I know what I'm talking about too. Just trying to assist and helping somebody. Whoever that somebody choose themselves to be, because you got to choose yourself. I ain't looking for nobody. If you're gonna abide in this space, you're gonna choose yourself to be in it, because you recognize that what I'm delivering is for you. That's how you're gonna get from one place to the next, by starting where you're at and being in acceptance with where you're at. Being able to admit where you're at and being able to adjust where you're at. That's what's gonna help you way more than it can hurt you. And even that's a process to get to that process, because we stubborn, we hard-headed, we can't be told nothing. We always been like that, so we don't want to change and all those things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You hear me? But your shadow will work for you if you make it your best friend. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, thanks for the thumbs up, thanks for the thumbs down, thanks for subscribing, thanks for my new subscribers, thanks for unsubscribing if you feel it's not for you. But if not me, who? Cosmic Consciousness. Love y'all, family. Salud.